What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with Dwayne TV, and I am back again. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about 4 reasons why I love cashback credit cards. Now, there's always a debate about should I get a credit card that has points or should I get a credit card that is cashback only? Which is best? That type of thing. Well, in this video, like I said, I'm going to talk to you about 4 reasons why I love cashback credit cards. Straight off the bat, right off the bat, for me personally, I love cashback credit cards because they're just easier to understand. And for me, when I got started on my credit card journey, which I should say restarted back in 2013, one of the first credit cards that I got was a Capital One card. It was a Capital One Platinum card. I eventually got the Capital One Quicksilver card, which was my very first experience that I remember with a cashback credit card. And so it was just like revolutionary. 1.5% cash back, super straightforward, super easy to understand. So for me, one of the reasons why I love cashback credit cards, especially that particular one from Capital One, was there was no annual fee. Most cashback credit cards don't have annual fees. So that's one of my 4 reasons why I love cashback credit card is the fact that there's no annual fee. The second reason that I love cashback credit cards is the fact that they're pretty straightforward. There's not a lot that you have to figure out, especially now that we have YouTube and we have other platforms where you can do research. It's pretty straightforward. You mean, if you don't want to read, you can get on YouTube and do the research. But if you can read and comprehend, it's self-explanatory. It tells you, use this card and you're going to get X amount back in regards to cashback. It may be 1%. It may be 1.5%. It may be 2%. It may be 3%. You get the point. Okay. So very straightforward. You're going to get cash back when you use the card. Now, of course, people starting on their credit journey may not pay a lot of attention to the fact that, like, hey, you should pay your credit card bills off. Don't have a payment plan, right? With that being said, I do understand that life happens and sometimes you're in an emergency and you need credit cards, and how would you ever make it without credit cards? If that's not the case, just use the card because you know you already have the money in your bank account and pay it off. Pay it off once a week. Just keep it real simple. Pay it off every Wednesdays or Thursdays or whenever. So once again, the second reason I love cashback credit cards is they're pretty straightforward. I just thought of a bonus reason that I love cashback credit cards. The simple fact that normally if there's a sign-up offer with the cashback credit card, it's straightforward. It's not some ridiculous amount of money that you have to spend in order to get the sign-up offer. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of cashback credit cards that, like, when you spend $500, you'll get $100 back. Or when you spend $500, you'll get $200. Or if you spend $500, you might get $150, right? There are a wide range of cash back that you can earn in regards to a sign-up bonus that some of these cashback credit cards offer with no annual fee. For me, that was a no-brainer getting started with cashback credit cards, right? There's no annual fee, okay? So real quickly, I talked about the fact that there's no annual fee. That's the first reason that I love cashback credit cards. The second reason is that they're straightforward. You don't have to figure anything out. Use the card, get cash back. Pretty simple. The second and a half reason was the fact that they do offer, some cashback credit cards offer sign-up bonuses, and they're pretty straightforward. Spend $500, get $200 back. Spend $500, get $150, so on and so forth. It's pretty straightforward. Now, of course, you do have cashback credit cards where you can spend a couple of G's or spend $1,500 and you get back $150, right? There's a wide variety of available cashback cards out there, as well as banks offering different cashback cards. So if you're with a bank that's not as known or doesn't have a long history in regards to credit cards, you may have to spend $1,500 in order to get back $150. Okay, and it's not get back, right? That's just a sign up offer. So the third reason is the fact that most banks offer a cashback credit card. Most banks have at least one cashback credit card that you can get. Okay, so you know, even if it's a small bank or it's not, you know, one of the big 3 or 4 banks like Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, Citibank, if it's not one of those, right? If it's not one of those, that doesn't mean that they don't have cashback cards. So most banks offer some type of cashback credit card. And when you're getting started and getting your feet wet, it's certainly interesting. Just like anything that you're doing that's new, you don't really know what's going on. I mean, you read the words and you kind of understand the concept, but you still have to go through the process. You still have to use the card. Some cashback credit cards may give you or show you the available cash back like moments after using it. Like let's say you use it on a Monday and it might report in your account by Wednesday. However, there are other cashback cards that you use the card the entire month, and then at the end of the month, when you get your statement, they show you how much cash back you've earned. Okay, that's pretty much how it works. And a lot of people don't necessarily pay attention to the details. Like I don't pay attention. Like, okay, how much cash back did I have this month? How much money did I spend? Did I get 1% back? Did I get 1.5%? Are they right? I don't ever like balance and check what's going on in regards to that, right? I just don't worry about the details that way. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying that I personally don't. Okay. The fourth thing that I love about cashback credit cards is the fact that there's not a lot of stress involved. There's no figuring out, okay, these points are the most valued here, and I should use my points here. With the cashback credit card, it's just insanely straightforward. There's no figuring out if you're maximizing the value of your points. Okay. I've never really gotten super deep into that. I just haven't, just because there's always a lot of things where you can go overboard and be super particular or a perfectionist or OCD about. And I already have enough things where I do that. So worrying about, you know, my points and making sure I'm getting the best value possible for these points is not something that I worry about a lot. Okay. By the way, this is a live stream. So if you're watching this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel tremendously. If you're new to the channel, once again, my name is Dwayne. On this channel, I talk about credit cards, how to make money with credit cards. I also talk a little bit about driving Uber here in Houston. And from time to time, I may share my stock market portfolio and do videos on that as well. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. All right. So real quickly, just to recap the 4 things that I love about cashback credit cards, and I'll go in the reverse order. The fact that number 1, this is the reverse order, or number 4, or 4.5, there's no stress involved in regards to trying to make sure you're getting the best bang for your points or the best value, right? With the cashback credit card, it's straightforward. You use the card, you earn whatever percentage cash back, and that's it. Okay. Number 3 is the fact that most banks offer at least one cashback credit card. Now, not all banks are created equally. Not all banks have a long history in regards to loans and businesses and credit cards. So of course you may sign up for a credit card with Bank X, and that cashback card is not as good as another bank, right? Capital One or Chase or Wells Fargo, right? Because now it's a little more common to be able to get a flat 2% cashback credit card. And 2% is huge. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, getting 1% cashback return is still a big deal because it's something for nothing. Maybe not nothing, because you have to take the extra step to be mature and pay your credit card bill off, right? Because we always want to be responsible. Okay. The second thing is the fact that cashback credit cards are straightforward. There's nothing that you have to really figure out. Use the card, get cash back. Okay. Now, like anything, when you're starting something brand new, you might have to wait an entire billing cycle before you see all the cash back that you've earned in that particular billing cycle. Or if you're lucky, there are a couple of cashback credit cards out there that shows you and updates the cashback that you've earned shortly after using it. So shortly after, maybe a couple of days. Okay. And the number one reason that I love cashback credit cards is the fact that most cashback cards do not have any annual fee. No annual fee. And so for me, that's what kind of lured me into it, was the fact that there was no annual fee for the first cashback credit card that I can remember, which was the Capital One Quicksilver card. And what I like to do, because I like to be able to see small things add up to big things, I like to use my cashback credit card for a long time. And I do not redeem anything for a statement credit. I don't touch it. I just let the cashback stack. Okay. A nice little treat that I've done in the past is I've used cashback credit cards throughout the entire year, and I may use the cashback at the end of the year for like Christmas presents. Or one of the things that I also did, especially in 2018, I applied for quite a bit of cashback credit cards and just credit cards in general. They had a sign up offer, which is another good thing about cashback cards. There was a sign up offer, and I basically just, probably applied for like 4 or 5 credit cards from August of 2018 until the end of 2018. And I had about $800 and something worth of either sign up offers and cashback that I used to do whatever I wanted to for Christmas presents. So that's just me. You can do whatever you want to do, but that's me personally. That's my cup of tea. All right. So once again, this is a live stream. If you have any questions or comments, put them into the chat. So far, which is interesting, I don't have any comments. Nobody said anything. So if you're watching this, once again, this stream is live. Say hi to me in the stream. If you haven't already smashed the thumbs up, please smash the thumbs up. It helps tremendously. So this is a live stream. So the reason why I'm saying that is, if you have questions, this is a good place and time to ask those questions in regards to cashback credit cards or just credit cards in general, or anything that I may have mentioned, like driving Uber here in Houston. And I talked a little bit about investing in the stock market. I haven't really done a lot of those types of videos here in a while, but I do and I do plan on talking about those things. So once again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let me see here, just to make sure I don't have any questions or comments going on. Okay, I don't. I can't believe that. You guys are being kind of shy today. Look, let me get it started. Let me type something. Let me type something in the chat. Hey guys. There we go. Hey guys. So if you have any questions, once again, please feel free. If you're new to this channel and you're not used to seeing my face, or you just came across this video randomly just because the YouTube algorithm said, hey, we're going to put this video in front of you, and you decided to stop by, once again, please don't hesitate to ask any questions. I'm doing this live stream in Houston, Texas. That is where I reside. And yeah, today's Tuesday. I normally do the live stream on Mondays at 7, but it's been an interesting journey. So that's kind of, hit or miss, but I'm here today. So I definitely want to make sure that I answer you guys' question as you guys are coming into the live stream. So this live stream was about the 4 reasons that I love cashback credit cards. They're just insanely simple and straightforward. And when you're kind of getting started in this credit card game or this journey, there's like a lot of things, you may not necessarily do a lot of research right off the bat. And so, it would always be interesting to me when people would do something, and the thing requires money, right? Let's say you're signing up for an online business. It's incredible to me how many people will start or sign up for something, and then after they've signed up, then they research. Then they really research, right? After they've already spent the money. And so with credit cards, the same can be true, right? Like people will do research after they've been denied for a credit card. Sometimes we can be reactive, and especially if you're younger, it's easy to be reactive just because, it's a thing. They don't teach us about finances in school. They don't really teach us about finances in general. And by they, I mean, yes, I'm talking about school, but also some of this dialogue is not something that is normal depending on the household in which you grow up. Now, it's more common now because it's 2024, But like, for example, my parents are both Jamaicans. I'm also Jamaican. And so, we all came to the United States. My parents didn't understand the importance of credit, right? They definitely haven't had conversations with me at any point about credit. They didn't have conversations with me at any point about investing in the stock market, right? Or real estate. So like, it's like, how am I supposed to know those things without seeking them out for myself? So like I said, when you're getting started in the credit card game, you definitely gotta, make sure that you're doing your part. And you guys are clearly watching this on YouTube, so you guys are obviously the smart people and in the know. So you guys are already ahead of the game. Hey, Sue says maybe no one has comment because the points and miles Gremlin got them. Hey, listen, man. Points and miles. I mean, there's nothing wrong with points and miles, and every now and then you can certainly get a lot of value. It just depends on like what you're using the points for, and where you're using them as well. Honestly, I don't know if I can say I prefer one over the other, because I've had my fair share of use regarding both, whether it was points or whether it was cash back. For example, with my my flagship credit card from Navy Federal, I get quite a bit of cash back. Thank you for smashing that thumbs up number 5. I appreciate you. Once again, this is a live stream, so if you're watching this and you have any questions or you just want to say hi so I can have a comment to look at in the comment section, or in the live chat, feel free to say so. So yeah, it could be interesting. I mean, I don't know how you can actually assess or compare, like, okay, I am using, X amount of points to get this thing, whether the thing is like a night at a hotel or a plane ticket, right? It's hard to say, okay, like, one's more valued than the other. But I guess, because you could take the cash back and do the same thing, right? Technically. But I don't know. I guess there's just different ways to kind of look at that. Adrian, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for commenting. Adrian says, what's your favorite cashback card? Mine is Bilt MasterCard right now because of the Hyatt redemption. Very cool. I didn't even know it had a Hyatt redemption. I thought you were going to say because you were using it to pay your rent. That's cool. Actually, maybe I don't know about the Hyatt redemption also because I cannot have Chase cards. So I'm kind of upset about that. I feel like Chase has most, Hyatt is kind of tied to Chase is what I feel like. So me and Chase don't have a good relationship right now. I think I have another, 2019. I have another 2 to 3 years left of waiting to see if I can circle back on that Chase train where they'll allow me to get a credit card. I still have a personal account with Chase. I don't know why I need to get rid of it. A personal checking account with Chase. Not sure why I have it, but I still have it. So yeah. But for me,